Wine School. I'm Mike, with me as always Eric. We got special guests today. We got Brandon, Valerie, Leslie. What's up, guys?
Hey guys.
What's up? We're going to do some Find Your Wine. And so, for those of you who haven't seen a Find Your Wine episode before, here's our theory at Wine School. There's a wine for everybody. And we always have that friend who's like, oh, I don't drink wine, it gives me a headache, or I don't like it, I don't like the taste, or whatever. And I would guarantee you that there's a wine out there for that person. There's just such a broad spectrum of possibilities. And Eric, a mutual friend of ours, Neil, so I've been on Neil for months about Find Your Wine. He's like, no, there is no wine. I've tried them all. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And so he's like, I wish I could, though. And so we've been saying, here, try this, try that. And he's like, no. But finally, we were at dinner the other night up in San Francisco, and the waiter brought over, I was talking to the Somm, and like wine geeking out with him, and the Somm brought over a glass of Tokai Azu Essentia, and he set it down, and that Azu Essentia is like the top of the Tokai. Yeah. Tokai is just fantastic, right? So I drink it, and I'm like, okay, Neil.
Here it is.
Try this one. And Neil sipped, and he's like, holy shit, you got me.
There you go.
Yep, there's a wine for me.
Got it.
And I'm like,
that's a gateway drug, and from there on,
right. The first one's free.
Right.
And then instead of a wine school all the time. So we're going to do that today. We've got 6 wines here that we're going to drink. They're all very, very different. They're all very unique. And we're going to taste them all and see which ones we like the best. And so let's do it, guys.
Let's do it. Awesome.
All right, get in on it.
Right. Grab a wine.
Cheers.
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 Wow. Smells like
Not bad.
What are you doing to me, Mike?
Well, they're very different.
Yep.
Already.
Valerie, I'm going to help myself to some of your lipstick.
I was
That's
going
cool.
to say,
Yeah.
we all get lipstick flavor. Ours.
Interesting.
Somebody chewing spearmint gum.
That, yeah. Could be the lip
Just
gloss.
no. Just
Yeah.
flat out no.
Yeah.
Which one?
4.
Ah.
I'll do 3. Oh, no,
4. Eric, is that 2?
That's 3.
3.
Mm.
Okay.
Can't remember which one I didn't have. I think I haven't had 4.
I think I already
I haven't
had
had 3.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
This is a good one.
I wanna
Good
know what
episode.
that is.
They're all very good, but different.
They're all very different.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
I
different.
like.
Yeah, that's good too.
Wow.
I'm having a hard time with that.
You don't like it?
No, I liked it a lot.
It's funny,
Yeah.
Number 2?
No, but trying to pick.
I know it's hard.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good ones, right?
a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any
Yeah,
of
that's
these
an
before.
easy.
Wow.
That's an easy decision.
6? I was not a fan of 6. Yeah, 6 was not doing it for me at all.
That's one.
Wow.
Wow, this is tough. This is
Yeah,
tough call.
Tough call. Tough call.
God. Well, I don't want to taint you guys' opinion by going first, so I'll let you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just go back.
I know, I feel like I have to go back now because I think. No. 1 or 2?
Eric, you're flaying
Oh,
it
not
down.
even 1. I got a big.
All right. Wow. Okay, so
Oh, I can't wait to hear
1. Let's see, that was you. You like? I was a close call on 1.
It's a good one.
I really liked
Yeah,
1.
I
That's
like
very
it
good,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 I liked as well. 5 was my go-to. The
Oh, I like that.
6
This one
was
was. Yeah.
I could. It was just
No,
not
I know.
not for me.
And this is not for me.
I-
Oh, wait, no, it's 3. No, I
These
think it was
3 right here were really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of interesting stuff, and I think that the key is as we get outside of our comfort zones and we try different wines,
Yeah.
like there's some really interesting and awesome wines that we don't ordinarily drink. The other thing that's cool is that a lot of these more obscure wines tend to not command those price premiums of
Exactly.
like a Bordeaux or a
Right.
Burgundy or a Cab or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, You want to talk about our sponsor?
I do.
That we forgot about?
So today our sponsor is posthope.org. We love those guys over there at posthope.org. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you have anyone who's in a medical emergency, check out posthope.org. They'll support you and your loved ones in your time of need. All right, Eve,
All right, let's
tell
do
us
it.
what these are. I'm like dying
Yeah,
to
I
me too.
know.
I'm gonna need to
All
look
right.
at my cheat sheets.
know. Okay.
And I purposely did not remember the order here, mix them up a
Oh,
little bit, so
okay.
Cool.
I would not want to be tainted either. So first, this was yours, Leslie, right?
Yes.
So that's a Bugey Mondeuse from France.
Wow.
It's slightly east of Lyon in France, kind of in that Rhone, Burgundy area. Second wine,
Wait, what's the grape on that?
the grape. It's a Maison Angelot Bugey Mondeuse.
Mondeuse.
yeah,
Mondeuse
yeah.
is the grape. Okay.
Yeah.
Mondeuse. You ever hear Mondeuse?
Never.
Yeah.
No, negative.
But that was delightful.
Wow.
It reminds me
good.
of
No, I know.
Yes,
that's
now I know
exactly
what to
what I
get her for her
was
birthday.
Yeah,
Right.
Mondeuse.
Yeah,
Yes, a whole case of
Who knew?
Mondeuse.
Yeah.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2, that's a 2006 Stadlman St. Laurent,
That's great.
and it's from Austria. Interesting thing about this wine is that the legend says that these grapes actually turn red on the name day of St. Laurentius. And that's hence St. Laurent. So
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if it's true, but that's the legend.
That's a cool story.
It's a
You
cool
have it
story,
there,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 3, which was my
That's
favorite.
you guys'
Brandon
favorite,
too,
right?
right?
Eric and I, yeah.
You got it right. Okay, so that's a 2012 Southern Rye Pinotage. Never heard of Pinotage?
Never.
So
I've
Pinotage
heard.
is from South Africa. It's kind of the western Cape in South Africa, and it's actually a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault. Cinsault was actually known as Hermitage in South Africa back in the days, and that's where that name Pinotage is derived from. Pinot and
I didn't know that.
Hermitage.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Number 4, no
Takers
chips on that one. Surprisingly, actually, it's
I
a,
liked it. It was delicious.
it was good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
so that's a 2010 Domaine Madiran Tradition. So it's
Say
a
that 10 times.
I know, right? It's about I don't know perfectly in French, of course. So it's a hot tradition, which is a blend of Tannat, Cab Sauv, and also the ancient grape Fur Cervadu. Supposedly, at least if you read the tasting notes, it's a great wine for food pairing, like French dishes like wild boar or like a cassolette or something like that.
Yeah, Tannat's got that really kind of grippy
Right,
sort
right.
of thing that
Let's
would,
try that one again.
Yeah.
you know. But I
Yes.
think Tannat to me on its own, it's tough to drink. It's because it's so kind of grippy.
Yeah,
but this is a blend, right?
Yeah.
It's
I think it's delightful.
It's solid,
I mean, yeah.
All right, now
Number
number 5. This
This
is
was it for you guys.
the
Gotta
good
realize-
one.
Pick.
And
All
I
right.
like number 5 too a lot, and I think you guys
Yeah.
picked a good one there. So this is a 1997
Oh.
Tardieu Laurent Bandol, which is actually the only French wine that's dominated by the Mourvedre grape. So over 50% is based on that, and that was a kick-ass wine, I must agree.
You know, the Bandols are just ridiculously delicious. I don't think I've ever had a bad one.
Yeah,
And this is no.
Hit the nose on that.
And it has some age on it too, which is
Well, that's the other
beautiful,
thing too.
so,
What you said it was 97.
97,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Wow.
by far the oldest one.
Yeah.
One here. Clearly a testimonial to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your
our
taste.
palate.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Ridiculous.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Very.
All right.
And then the sixth one, which I couldn't, it was like almost like bubbly a little bit, like a little secondary fermentation or something.
Try that again.
Yeah.
I wasn't hating it as much as some of you
Oh,
guys,
really?
but
Oh.
Had a very distinct. Yeah,
I didn't.
distinct.
I wasn't.
like that.
I wasn't down.
No, I wasn't.
it's different.
What is it?
What is it? Right.
So that's a 2012. I'm gonna try to say this in one breath there. Domaine, Maestracci, Clos, Reginu, Corse, Calvi, which is from Corsica. Corse, an island in the Mediterranean off the coast of
Really?
France.
You might
And
not get that.
and typically wines from Corsica are both very complex and also very good values because it's not that widespread and can get.
I don't think I've
pretty
ever
good
had
deal.
a wine from Corsica.
Me neither. And the other funny thing is that they're made up of these like weird grapes with names that are almost impossible to pronounce. so like this one, I'm gonna have to read this. So it's 30% Nuluciu, something. 30% Grenache. And then the other one is Sky Carelu. This is another very...
The Lucia
Of course, yeah. Anyway, it's some interesting grapes and Corsica.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you have it. Yeah.
So, but Pinotage, great. The Morved, great. And then that first
Yeah.
one, what was that again?
The,
That was the Mondeuse.
that's a Mondeuse.
Yeah,
That was a solid one
it was
too.
a good play, especially for me being a Pinot guy.
Of
Like, I
course.
was kind of right there.
But I like most of these, you know.
All of them were good except for number 6.
The rest was tough.
The Corsican.
Yeah.
Corsican.
All right. Well, cheers, guys. Leslie, you want to take us
Hey.
out?
Yes, we're going to leave you with Tension is Rising by The Insider.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Tension's always rising.
Yeah.
All right.